guys. So don't mind my ears. I Hi. I support animal cruelty. The same animal cruelty that all you vegans support with your Botox and your plastic surgery, all of the animals suffering so that you can look more beautiful. Happy Animal Cruelty Day! Like, these have been giving me so much life. Life is too short, okay, not to wear ears that glow. Anyway, where have I been? And I'm just going to talk a little bit about where I've been and like my health. And yeah, so the past month I've been really sick with malnutrition, and you know, that's just basically it. And I really wasn't gonna make a video about this until I realized that like someone might can benefit from what I have to say. And so I did a interview today, actually. Excuse me. I did an interview today, actually, about what's been going on. So I will link that video below when I get it, or when it goes up. And I talk about the whole thing there, so I'm not really going to get into it, but like, I've been extremely weak. I've just been really needing to rest a lot. I had to stop my business, and it just got really scary, you know, so I kind of had to stop everything, and now I'm doing better, you know. I'm being led correctly for me, what I need to flourish here, and that's what I've been doing, and my body has been feeling great. So and I also just wanted to get into entrepreneurship a little bit and speak to the creatives here. Entrepreneurship is really hard, and I kind of just want to share a message from my heart, like from my heart. And this, you'll know what I mean when I start explaining, but like, I don't want this to be cliche. Like, when I say this is from my heart, I mean that like I'm even having to be real with myself, you know. And I feel like entrepreneurship is so glorified these days. It's like put on this pedestal, and it's turning into like, remember what Hollywood used to do to people? I feel like that's what entrepreneurship is turning into. Is turning into this Hollywood thing. And I'm just not liking what I'm seeing. Not that like I'm anybody, right? But I'm just not liking what I'm seeing as far as egos and how people are portraying entrepreneurship. And it's just not. The definition of an entrepreneur is a problem solver. And so a successful entrepreneur should be someone who has solved problems for a lot of people, you know, or created something that was so valuable that, you know, they by default created so much value for people that they can't turn off their wealth. You know, they tapped into their own unique power. And so I feel like that aspect of entrepreneur I don't like. And then there's the very real, like, this shit is hard, you know. And I have caught myself asking myself, like, wait a minute, do I really want to do this? But that's also short-lived, because I don't see any other option for my life, right? There is no, like, I didn't choose entrepreneurship. Like, there is no other way for my life. Like, I can't even conceive of the alternative. Do you understand? And so that doesn't leave any really wiggle room. And so I found myself going to kind of an emotional, I don't even know if depression, just like a sadness, or this like, maybe it was fear mixed in with just the overwhelm of realizing the undertaking of what being an entrepreneur is. I believe it's something that is in like ingrained or DNA, or like that's who a person is. It's how an individual's brain works. And so I feel like this arrogance that I'm starting to see with entrepreneurs, and like, oh, you know, you still working for the man, or like whatever, or just trying to make people feel like there's something wrong with working a job when there isn't. You know, like, I don't see enough people really talking about what is required to be, I'm losing a little bit of light, what is actually required here to become a successful, financially successful entrepreneur. Like, what's required for that? You understand? And so I see a few entrepreneurs going into it, like Gary Vee, you know. This is not easy. Okay, like, I can make a whole video. This is years and thousands of hours. The reason why it has to be a part of you, like your business has to come from you, because if it's not something that is truly innate, you are going to burn out. You can burn out if it is even in alignment, you know, like you're doing several jobs, you're splitting your talents have to be split amongst a lot of things. You know, we all have weaknesses. And having a high level of self-awareness is the only thing that's going to, you know, get you through. You know what I mean? And so, like, my respect to people out here that's able to make it somehow in this life, period, no matter what they're doing, you know, to get their money or to create their life. Like, you got my respect. It's not easy. It's not easy working for somebody. It's not easy working for yourself. It's not, nothing, you know? So that's all I've been pondering on lately, is the undertaking, and really digging down to the root of what does being an entrepreneur mean to me and my standards. So, like, turning off all the voices. What does being an entrepreneur mean to me? And me alone. And its responsibility. It's responsibility. It's caring about people and their pain and solving their pain. Mostly solving a pain. And you got to find something you care about that deeply. Because it's going to require 24/7 attention. And so I just continue to ask myself, like, why do I want to be an entrepreneur? What does it mean to me? So I was like, okay, solving people's pain. But then what does that equate to? I can drill it down some more. And so then I said, oh, it's a boss is a servant. That's what you are. You have to realize that your customers, somebody else outside of you, they have your money. You better have the mind frame that very literally that person has your next breath of air. Like, you treat them like as if they are holding your next breath of air. That is how you treat your customers. I don't care if that sounds extreme. That is the level that I operate under. I am a servant here to solve your problem. That requires such a level of self-awareness, emotional maturity, all of these things to even fathom calling yourself a servant and understanding what it truly means. Because the queen is always answering to somebody. She's answering to everybody. The king is taking orders from that. It's responsibility. And this term queen and king is thrown around so goddamn loose like a 4-year-old tooth. His shit is loosely just queen. Oh, the queen. Oh, hell, the queen. Everybody doing queen symbols. I'm a boss. What is a boss? Boss of what? You a boss. You're a servant. You are trying to solve a problem. And, no, I don't have no issues. I just notice people just, throw words around. I used to do it too. We all do shit, right? I don't remove myself out of this by no means, okay? I'm just saying that's what we do here. So, I guess that's it for today. It's really all I want to talk about, I guess. I'm fine. I'll be uploading some videos soon. I'm just working on my business. It's taking, I need to put all my energy into this because, like I said, this is not easy by no means. And I don't look down on anyone. I don't feel better than anyone. I'm here as a servant, here to problem solve. That's it. You add value to someone's life and it comes back to you. Becoming a millionaire is a very rare thing, and people don't realize how much work and shit you have to eat and uncomfortable shit you have to do until you even break to 6 figures, and even that is not what people think it is. So I've looked across this whole spectrum, and it don't mean I know everything. When I say that, I just mean I've seen how things are operating here. It's for me. It's not for me to come be like, oh, y'all got to do this, you got to do that. No, it's for me. The information is for me. Visions, all that, downloads is for me. Not to get up and go preaching to folks. That's a waste of energy, because whoever's going to get whatever messages, they going to get it. So, on that note, y'all have a good one. And just wanted to do a little update. That's all.